Hi, my name is Kyle Barker, and I'm currently a senior in high school. And today I'm taking a look at the logistics behind the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. I picked this topic because I live in New Mexico, and this year I'm actually a mascot for one of the balloon teams. In this presentation, I will look at how data helps people move, fly, and stay safe. I will also talk about how big the event is, how the special wind patterns help balloons fly near the park, and what the numbers mean for visitors, workers, and the city. By the end, you'll be able to see how a few clear stats can make a very busy morning feel more predictable to the organizers. In 2024, the Balloon Fiesta had over 800,000 guests visit across 9 days, and that is a lot of people driving and walking in the dark, which is why the plan has to be very steady and clear. There were 551 registered hot air balloons, 106 special shape balloons, and 667 registered pilots, and the official live stream reached about 1 million views. This shows that the interest is not only in person but also online. A single morning session can draw 80,000 plus people, and because big crowds can jam gates fast, the event opens before 4:30 a.m., which spreads arrival times into calmer waves and gives crew time for checks. On the field, volunteers called zebras guide launch rows across hundreds of marked spots so the balloons lift in safe groups. And if there's too many people arriving late, lines grow, safety checks get rushed, and there's less time to adjust if the wind patterns change. So these numbers are not just fun facts, they are the reasons for early gates, clear rolls, and careful timing. A local wind pattern called the Albuquerque box is a big reason the event works so well. On many cool and calm October mornings, the air near the ground moves gently south, while the air higher up moves north. And that lets pilots drift out low and then climb and drift back. When this happens, balloons stay near the park, which is good for safety, spectating, and more predictable for the chase crew to know where the balloons will land. Early October is almost always cool, dry, and has lighter winds, which helps the box form. But when the box does not show up, it's usually because the wind is stronger, messy, or pointed the wrong way. Sometimes the best choice is to wait or cancel, which means a few simple wind numbers can change the whole plan for the day. The numbers also matter for money and planning in the city. A 2024 study that was later released by Balloon Fiesta in February 2025 says that the Fiesta brought over $200 million in total economic impact, and around 85% of guest visitors come from outside of the Albuquerque area, which means more people than usual book hotels, eat at restaurants, and shop at stores. For visitors, the easiest way to have a smooth morning is to ride the park and ride shuttles, show up early so you don't get caught in the rush, and check the weather forecast because the wind layers tell you which way the balloons will drift. To wrap up, the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is the biggest annual event in New Mexico with over 800,000 visits and hundreds of balloons, so early gate openings, steady lines, and clear field rolls are not optional. The Albuquerque box often lets balloons go out and then come back, which keeps flights closer, improves safety, and makes the show better to watch. The event brings around $200 million to the local economy, with most guests coming from out of town, so everyone's choices about timing and traffic do not just affect the field, they affect the whole city. These are simple numbers, but they guide big actions. When logistics and weather line up and the city wakes up early, everything works together smoothly. Thank you,